Difference between average speed and instantaneous speed. Number 1. Average speed. V bar equal to delta x by delta t. Instantaneous speed. V equal to limit delta t tends to 0. Delta x by delta t equal to dx by dt. Dx by dt is differentiation of x, that is differentiation of distance with relative to time. What is differentiation? We will see later. Average speed does not give the speed at any instant. Second, instantaneous speed gives the speed at any instant. What does it mean? At any instant. Here it is Baroda. Here it is Ahmedabad. Distance between Baroda and Ahmedabad is 100 km. One car travels this distance in 90 minutes. So average speed of the car will be V bar equal to delta x by delta t, that is 100 by 90. 100 is in kilometer, 90 is in meter. I want to convert this minute into hour, so I will have to multiply with 60. So what is answer? 0, 3 3 is 9, 3 2 is 6. So 200 by 3, that is 66.66. It is kilometer per hour. Here it is given in minute. So if we want to convert this minute into hour, so we will have to divide 90 with 60, but it is in denominator, so I have written it is in 60 in numerator. So answer is in kilometer per hour. This is known as average speed. But what is instantaneous speed? If we want to know the speed of car after 23 minutes, suppose here at point C, then we cannot know the value of speed of car at 23 minutes by this value, or we can say by average speed. For find out the speed of car at 23 minutes, then we will have to find out the instantaneous speed. What does it mean? Instantaneous speed V equal to limit delta t tends to 0, delta x by delta t. Limit delta t tends to 0, delta t is time interval to note down the distance traveled by the car. Here I will take time in minute, distance in kilometer. Now we will note down the distance traveled by the car after every 10 minutes, that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. At 90 minutes, car reaches the Ahmedabad. At 0 minutes, distance travelled by the car is 0. After 10 minutes, suppose it travels 11 km. At 20 minutes, it is at 23 km. At 30, it is at 33 km. At 40, it is at 44 km. 55, 67, 77, 88, 100 km. In 90 minutes, the car reaches at Ahmedabad. But what is the speed of car at 23 minutes? For that we will have to take this time interval, because 23 comes between 20 and 30. So we will take time interval of between 20 to 30 minutes. So what will be the speed of car at 23 minutes? We will write delta x by delta t. So speed of car between 20 and 30 minutes will be 33 minus 23 divided by 30 minus 20. 33 minus 23, that is 10. 30 minus 20, that is 10, into 60, it converts the minute into hour. That is, answer is 60 kilometer per hour. At 23 minutes, the speed of car is 60 kilometer per hour. But it is not accurate value, because it is the speed between 20 to 30 minutes. This speed is not at 23 minutes. So if we want to find out this value accurately at 23 minutes, or we can say precisely at 23 minutes, then we will have to decrease this time interval to note down this distance. So what will we do? We will decrease the time interval. First of all, we have taken 10 minutes time interval. Now I will take, it is 5 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and so on up to what? 90. 90 it is at 100 kilometer from Baroda. But at 5 minutes the car travel 5 kilometer. After 10 minutes it is at 11 kilometer. It is at 16 kilometer. Here it is at 22 kilometer. 25, I will write randomly 27. Here it is 32. Here 37. But we want to find out the speed of car at 23 minutes. So we will have to take time interval 20 to 25. Between 20 to 25 minutes, the speed of car is delta x by delta t. This is x, this is t. So delta x is 27 minus 22 divided by 25 minus 20, that is 5 by 5 into 60 to convert minute into hour. So it is 60 kilometer per hour. But this is not accurate value of speed at 23 minutes. This speed shows that the speed of car is 60 kilometer per hour between 20 and 25 minutes. But it is not the speed at 23 minutes. So if we want to find out this speed of car precisely at 23 minutes, then we will have to decrease the time interval from 5 minutes to, I will decrease it up to 2 minutes. So after 2 minutes, I will note down the position of car or distance travelled by the car in speedometer. So time interval I will take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and so on up to 90. Here 2 kilometer, 5 kilometer, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, 22, 25, 28, like that. So on. At 90 minutes it reaches the Ahmedabad. It is 100 kilometer. So what will be the speed of car between at 23 minutes? So we will have to take this time interval 22 to 24. Speed of car is V equal to delta x by delta t at 23 minutes. It is delta x, that is x delta x 28 minus 25, delta t, that is time interval 24 minus 22, 28 minus 25, that is 3 by 2. This is in minute, so I will multiply with 60 to convert it into hour. So answer is 30, 3 3s are 9, so it is 90 kilometer per hour. So speed of car at 23 minutes is 90 kilometer per hour, but it is not accurate value. Why? Because this value shows that the speed of car is 90 kilometer per hour between 22 and 24 minutes, but not at 23 minutes. So we will have to do, we will have to do the decrease the time interval. To decrease the time interval is known as delta t tends to 0. So what is delta t tends to 0? For very small value of time interval, delta x by delta t gives the value of speed at that time or at instant. So delta t tends to 0, that is very small value of time interval. The speed can be measured more precisely at any instant or at any time. That means that it is instantaneous speed. So what is instantaneous speed? Instantaneous speed, that is for very small value of time interval, the speed of any vehicle gives the precise value of speed at any instant or at any time. It may be 23 minutes or 45 minutes or 60 minutes. What is the speed of car? If we want to find out the speed of car at any time, then we will have to take the instantaneous speed. From average speed we cannot know the value of speed car at any point of the path. So it is very difficult to find out instantaneous speed by this method. So what we will have to do? We will have to do the differentiation of x, that is distance, with relative to time. Now we will see what is differentiation. So differentiation is a mathematical process. By this differentiation we can find out the instantaneous speed, that is speed at any time. How can we find out? So first of all, we will see what is differentiation or differentiation process. Suppose x equals to t raised to 4 t cube minus t square plus t plus 3. This is given distance which depends on the time. If we want to find out the instantaneous speed, then we will have to do differentiation of x with relative to time, that is dx by dt. What is the differentiation of t raised to 4? So here there is one formula, d of dx, x raised to n. Differentiation of x raised to n with relative to x is power of x is n, so power will come in multiplication and one power will decrease. This is the formula d of dx x raised to n. So if we want to find out differentiation of x with relative to time, then what will happen? Power will come. What is the power of t? 4 will come in multiplication and one power will decrease, that is 4 minus 1. Here, see here, power of x is n, so we can write n into x raised to n minus 1. Same way, power of time is 4, so 4 and one power will decrease. power will come into multiplication like this, and one power will decrease, that is n minus 1, that is here power is 3, so we can write 3 minus 1 minus power of t is 2, 2 minus 1, power of t is 1, so it will come into multiplication, and 1 minus 1, and here only constant term, so the differentiation of constant term is 0 because it has no time t. So 4 minus 1, that is 3, 3 minus 1, that is 2, minus 2 minus 1, that is 1, 1 minus 1, 0. Differentiation of 3 is 0 because it has no time. So for constant term the differentiation is 0. So dx by dt is known as instantaneous speed, that is v equal to 4t cube plus 3t square minus 2t, t raised to 0, that is 1, so we can write 1. The power of any quantity is 0, then its answer is 1. So instantaneous speed is v equal to